All right, so let's get into this scene. Everyone loves this scene, especially me. This is an intense scene, really great. Again, back and forth with you and Warren Cole, who plays Graves. Let's take a look. Look at the water effects on the car, by the way, just quietly.
Yeah, crazy. No, the rain, and they kept telling us too. They go, wait till you see and hear the rain.
This is the immediate future. Step away from the gate.
What?
You heard me.
You're crazy. This is my base.
Not a base. This is a sizable Cobra facility, and I admire it.
The funny thing is, to cut in, you and Warren were just laughing most of the time off air, weren't you? You two were just having a good time.
He's a trip, man. He's such a cool guy. I mean, he's kind of like, it's funny because Graves is a little bit like a cowboy, but Warren's also like a cowboy too, man. He would show up every day with his motorcycle, but
really?
super.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, he was. I mean, he definitely he showed up, playing the cowboy part. But he was a great person, and we all loved having him there, and joking around with him. And I hope it's not the last time that he and I work together for sure.
No, definitely.
So I'm taking. You boys have been relieved. Thank you for your service.
No. I don't take orders from you.
Didn't Valeria say that? Now that makes me wonder what else I don't know about your affiliation with the drug lord.
What the fuck did you just say to me, pendejo? Lying briefs.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No one needs to get hurt here.
Are you threatening us?
Soldier, I don't make threats. I make guarantees. So
That's a great line. I don't make threats, I make guarantees.
Yeah.
let's not do this.
I'm calling Shepard.
General Shepard sends his regards.
See this? See how he's in the subtitles he goes from blue to red when he
Yeah.
says that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice little detail you might have missed as well.
He told me y'all wouldn't take this well.
He knows about this.
He's put me in command of this operation from here on out. So y'all need to stand down. It's time to let the pros finish this. Why the hell are we talking like this is some kind of negotiation? It's not. I've got my orders. And now you have yours.
And who the fuck do you think you are, cabrón? My men
Can I
are...
ask, how long would a scene like this take for you guys to nail? How many takes do you get?
So here's the thing about this scene is that this is all a cinematic scene, and doing our bit didn't really take that long. I mean, maybe we got about 5, 6, 7 takes at it. If one of us, kind of flubbed the line, we'd say, hey, let's do it again. What really took the longest that day was everything after our acting, all the action, the shooting, the knife, the this. We had a lot of stunt guys there that day doing mocap. Because we were thinking even that day, like, hey man, this is a lot of action for a cinematic scene for Blur. And I don't know if they've caught this much action in a cinematic scene like this that required as much stunt guys in any Call of Duty game, because I'm pretty sure that's what Brian said that day.
Yeah.
But it came out incredible, and Blur, they just were the superstars here, and they showed up and
Yeah,
created
you got to give it to Blur as well. Yeah.
My men are inside!
I'm afraid not. Your men have been detained.
Graves, what the fuck?
all that might have been, that's all stunt guys.
So for example, let me rewind it here. This sort of confrontation here, that's not actually you. That's a stunt guy.
Yeah, so I basically
Wow.
where Mike's cut was when I kind of just lunged at Warren, and then that's when it would stop. And then they would have guys in there, a stunt guy for Alejandro, a stunt guy for Graves, a stunt guy for Soap, and Ghost, and they choreographed it, and that really was what took most of the day, in terms of the schedule.
So are you just off to the side there? Are you still have to do facial, pretend you're in that scene? Like,
Oh
how
yeah,
does that-
definitely. Yeah, definitely. So they would do their thing, and then afterwards we would come in there, put on the helmet, and kind of like simulate that same motion a couple times,
Yeah,
so that they can add the face stuff in there for sure. Yeah, and whatever voiceover we have.
yeah. It's a fascinating process. It really is.
Go, Johnny! Get out of there! So, go!
Ooh, that was an intense moment for the fans of those two. So
I
then
love that because then you got all Las Almas,
Yeah.
and it's like where he's kind of disappearing into the unknown there.
That was a big mistake, brother. Did not have to be like this.
And Ghost is sort of like Batman. He just disappears at the blink.